Mum, can I get a new smartphone? It'll be really useful to be able to call you up and find out what's happening at home.
I'm not too sure. I don't want you to get in any trouble with things like cyberbullying. Are you even allowed to have a mobile phone at boarding school?
Yeah, other kids are allowed to have phones. They just can't take them to school, and they have to hand them in at night before they go to bed.
Why do they have to hand them in?
It's so they can't have a good sleep and that they ain't up all night chatting to people or getting up to mischief.
I'd be a bit nervous that you make lots of phone calls and then there would be a big bill I'd have to pay.
It would be okay if we get a prepaid phone. I can get a little bit of credit each week, and if I run out, then I'll just have to wait until I get more credit. There won't be any big bills.
I can see why a phone would be a good idea. It will definitely be useful for me to get in touch with you, and I think you deserve a reward since you are settling in so well to boarding school.
Hi Rose, I'm glad you could stop by. I hope you're having a good weekend in town catching up with Nick. We're really happy with the way he is settling in.
It has been great to see him. I really miss him at home, but I'm glad he's doing so well. Nick wants to get a mobile phone. I thought I would ask you if this is okay and what rules you have about phones so I can talk to Nick about it.
We are happy for the boarders to have a mobile phone, but there are some important things to note. The first thing is that Nick will be responsible for his mobile phone. If it gets lost, stolen or broken, then we will not give him a new one. We will also not pay for his bill if he runs into problems. Secondly, boarders cannot take their phone to school or use them during study time.
That makes sense. I want Nick to focus on his learning.
That's right. Also, Nick cannot use his mobile phone at night. We collect all the phones and keep them safe to make sure all the kids get a good sleep.
Yes, it's good for them to get a good night's sleep.
There is another reason we want to take the phones at night. We don't want them getting sad news unless we can be there to provide support. We always ask parents to call us first so that they have someone there when they get the news.
I wouldn't want Nick to hear anything bad from home in the middle of the night from his friends or family.
Lastly, phones must never be used for troublemaking. We don't want the boarders to make prank calls, to cyberbully others, or to search the internet for things that they shouldn't be seeing. If we find out that these things are happening, then we may take the phone away.
That's fair enough. I hope you will call me if Nick doesn't do the right thing with his phone.
We will definitely get in touch with you. Hopefully that won't happen. We talk to all the boarders about using their phones safely and appropriately.
Is cyberbullying a problem at the boarding school?
It's not a big problem because we keep a close eye on when and how the boarders use their phones. But it does happen from time to time, and we have a policy to deal with this. If we learn that Nick is dealing with any cyberbullying, we will contact you to talk to you about it. Like all forms of bullying or teasing, we will definitely do something about it.
Great. I will buy Nick a phone tomorrow when we go shopping, and I'll talk to him about how he should use it. Mobile phones can be very useful, and boarders are allowed to have one. Boarders cannot use their phone while they are learning or while they are in bed at night. Boarders cannot use their phone for inappropriate things like bullying, making prank calls, or looking at the wrong thing on the internet. Cyberbullying is taken very seriously. The boarding house will be very strict on any boarders who are involved in cyberbullying.